We're going to talk about the social broadcast feature. It's a popular feature amongst many of our members, and the reason is because they're able to use each customer order as a vehicle to market their website. And in fact, it uses the customer as the intermediary. So it's the customer themselves that markets your website for you voluntarily. And I'll demonstrate to you how that works. So basically, you want to prepare your crystal. You then want to click on Go and generate your point cloud. Then what you want to do is you want to click here and change this here to what we call Social Broadcast Preview. There's an invisible window line somewhere around here and somewhere around here. So if we increase the size of this crystal, you'll start to see here it's cutting the crystal. So you want to go as large as you can without it being cut. So that's probably about there. You'll notice that the image in the crystal is low resolution. That's intentional to help with the speed. You definitely want to be using a current computer that has a powerful processor. I'm on a very old computer just simply because my screen recording software is on this PC. But for when we're processing actual 3D orders, we're using more powerful computers than what I'm recording on right now. To increase the brightness of what you see in here, it's the control square bracket. Now, just as a reminder, doing this doesn't change the output of what's going to be in the crystal that you burn. This is strictly just for viewing, and you can see that command line is right here too. Right. You then want to click on Social Broadcast, and what that's going to do is it's going to make it a high-res image, and it's going to bake it. You'll notice that we've kept the crystal in the preview on a 3/4 angle. We've done that intentionally. If we'd kept it as a front-on, like this here, it wouldn't have the same depth effect of what the customer sees. So you want to definitely keep it on a 3/4 angle. And again, this processing time, it took maybe about 10 seconds to do, is on an old computer. You definitely want to use a more powerful computer for it to process just a little faster. The order number is 72450, so we're just going to enter that here. Social Broadcast requires you to enter an order number that has been converted by us, by our system, and that's how it identifies and allows the broadcast to go through. What's going to happen here, what you're preparing is what's going to show on the website that the customer receives, and the website that the customer shares on Facebook or on Twitter or on Pinterest. So this is the final output, or the final image of the crystal that they have ordered, but we want to show the original image that was provided. So you want to click on, and I always suggest use the actual color image, so that when people are looking at the website, they're able to see kind of the original photo that was provided and what you guys turned it into. And then you want to click on Create. And now it's going to give you an option to email the customer. So you click on Email, enter the customer's email address, click on OK. It'll send them an email. In that email, there's a link. When they click on that link, it's going to launch the actual website. And this website is now created instantly, right here, through Cockpit 3D. It shows the image, it has an arrow, and it shows the crystal that was created. It's very important that you know that this logo here is your logo. So right now it says Cockpit 3D because I'm using a license that belongs to Cockpit 3D. Each of you have your own license to be running the software. And so we attach your logo to your license when you ask us to. So if you want to use Social Broadcast, email us your logo, preferably on a black background, and we will affiliate your logo to your license so that when you launch broadcasts, it has your logo up there. Additionally, also provide us with your actual website, because remember, what's happening here is the customer is receiving a link that is making them the poster of the website, which excites them. They are then excited to share it, so they click on any of these 3 buttons here, and they share it with their friends and family. When their friends and family come to this website, again, it's a generic website, so they're going to read up on what exactly it is that this is all about, the science behind how it's created, and how they can buy it. When they click on the Go button, it's then going to take them to your website where you have a shopping cart where they can actually purchase a crystal from you. If I click on Go right now, it's going to take them to the Cockpit 3D website again because I'm using my license for this demo. but it will actually have, it will send them to your website, which is what the whole key point is over here. The other thing that I want to mention is you have some control on the look of this crystal. So if you want to change the tint, you can just go here and you can change the tint. So if you want to make it a little darker, you can click on a darker gray and it makes it darker. If you want to make it even darker than that, you can click on the black. If you want to add a color tint to it, which I don't recommend, but just for the purpose of this demo, there you go. All right, so any color that you want to use, you can select over there. What you'll find, or what our current members have found, is that as they use the social broadcast feature, it generates more traffic to their website, and it also generates conversions. So it's a great way to use existing customers to increase your acquisition rate as well.